Okay, Nate's back. And with face cam.
Yeah. We're with the...
Nice hairy arms.
Oh, thanks.
So, hello and welcome to College Cheese Podcast. It's episode 50. We made it to 50.
Yep.
Technically, it should be 52 or 3 because we missed a couple weeks. But whatever. It's episode 50.
We hit 52 technically.
Okay.
On this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 50 something. It's 50. Episode 50, chronologically.
Yeah.
Proper episode 50.
Proper episode 50, yeah.
Yeah.
So, as always, I'm your host, Al. And yo, everybody's here.
Yo.
Woo!
Everybody here.
Everybody.
For the first time in like 6 months.
Yep.
Or more.
So,
Listen, things happen.
Things happen. People busy. So Nate's joining us for the first time in forever.
Oh, thanks.
You know.
Yep.
You know, first order of business. Put Nate on blast.
I can see that. Oh, man.
No, put him on that chair.
I've only been missing for how long?
Since episode 29.
Oh, shit. That is a while.
That's a while. But yeah, so we got some stuff to talk about. Like Joe was just saying before we technically started. So Winter Stays On, which is a fighting game stream, they're doing a showcase of Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. You still watching it, Joe?
Yeah, they're on break right now.
Okay.
They've been showing off Sakura and other people's V-Trigger 2s.
Yep. So
anything on Ed in the
Nope, nobody's played Ed yet.
No. So Street Fighter V Arcade Edition comes out what, the 16th? The 16th?
a week from today.
Okay.
But apparently it comes out like later in Europe.
Is it like I heard from somewhere that it's if you own Street Fighter V, you get it the 16th, but the physical copy is coming out the 18th, and then in Europe it's the 19th because it got pushed back a day.
Okay, and it's for whatever reason it says oh, maybe that's the open. Okay, never mind. No, okay. Yeah.
So now that title change, that update, is that a title change or is that you get Arcade Edition full and proper if you have?
You like when the update comes out, you get everything except the characters. Like if you don't have any characters up until then, you don't get them. But you get Arcade Edition. You get everything that comes with Arcade Edition, all the V-Trigger stuff.
So is this like a Rev 2 patch type of deal?
More or less, yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Like the part that sucks though, like we went over this before, Nate, but like you know how like before we were trying to get you fight money by doing like the trials and the story and stuff. Yeah,
can't do that anymore.
Can't do that anymore. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
There's nothing to replace that though.
I don't know really.
Because didn't they do like it's like a season 2 update to the what was it? The trials?
Yeah, there's a V2 section of trials, yeah.
So you don't think it'll add like a Arcade Edition section that will then give you fight money?
I hope so, because like it would be like the proper thing to do because everybody has like another V-Trigger, so you should like do combos that incorporate that second V-Trigger.
Yeah.
Also, apparently there are going to be more trials.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Because they showed on Event Hubs yesterday that saying that like Ryu, like they showed off some of Ryu, Laura, and so yeah, there's like Volume 3 trials.
Okay,
that'd be kind of neat.
Okay, good. That's what I was hoping for.
But yeah, they also listed the other day like how the extra battle is gonna work, and like how you like the first set of challenges to get like the Beautiful Joe costume and stuff, and all the other and like. Because, like, in Extra Battle, there's going to be, like, these Shadowloo soldiers that come up from time to time, and that's how you earn your fight money.
Okay.
There'll be, like, the golden... I mean, that's one way. I'm not saying that's going to be the only way that you earn fight money, but... Yeah. But, yeah, Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. That was pretty exciting.
Looks pretty good.
I've seen some clips from some of Sakura stuff on Twitter, because obviously High Fight is posting a lot about that.
Yeah.
Did you guys happen to see anything about like that thing about the DBZ Fighters beta and like what
No.
characters and
I've
stages are
seen
going to
a lot of videos posted from
No.
the beta.
like? I saw this. I retweeted this thing on Twitter where it showed off like what characters and stages and modes are going to be available in the beta.
Okay.
I don't think it's everybody, but I saw Beerus
Okay, good.
and Android 18 and obviously
Did they say they still have characters to announce, or
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. All
I think-
that's left is going to be the DLC characters that will be getting revealed at a future date, I believe.
are they doing a Guilty Gear type of character release thing where they're free for like 2 weeks, or are they going to be cash?
I don't think so. I think they're like it's like
Okay.
if you have the season pass, you get them. If you don't, you got to pay for them.
Ah,
I think.
yeah.
I mean, it'd be
If-
cool if they did the Guilty
Well-
Gear with it.
If there's season passes, then I doubt they're going to do it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
especially costing that
I'm
much.
almost tempted to see what you guys are, what your guesses are going to be for the 6 DLC characters for it. I know
there's
Al
8.
doesn't. Are there 8?
I thought they were
I
8.
thought there was 6.
I hope that it's not just staple characters that
I
are on
think
everything.
there's 6. Hold on, I can actually check that right now
Okay.
by going to the page.
But yeah, I'm not caught up on Dragon Ball, so I
Yeah.
don't know shit.
I actually just finished catching up on it. Like,
I just
Last
finished
weekend?
catching up to it too, like a couple days ago.
yeah.
So you're all caught up on the Tournament of Power?
So far as I know, up to episode 122.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be 8.
Cool.
Okay. Wow.
How much is the pass is like 35, right?
Yes, I want to say. Because like I don't think they have like the pass they don't have it available on Steam. It's just the
Okay.
3 pre-order like versions, regular fighters and Ultimate Edition.
Speaking of Steam, Joe, I was on Steam earlier.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be 35.
Okay. But yeah, I was on Steam earlier, Joe, and time to put you on blast. And I saw you added something to your wish list.
Oh yeah. Cause like it's not even for like the obvious reasons.
I know.
Like it's a puzzle game, and I'm just gonna say it's Haiti, the fucking portal with huge tit robot. But what gets me is like it's a puzzle game with like Dark Souls level of difficulty, and that intrigues me. So
Okay. Yo, I had to do it. It's 2018. It's the year of harsh judgment.
with doubly judge.
Harsh judgment and sexual harassment lawsuits.
Well, you
Oh
know.
boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we won't get into that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. The DBZ The Fighters, 2 weeks from this coming Friday.
yep, it's coming up fast.
I
And
still have to
then
figure out.
right after right after that it's Dissidia. That Tuesday. The Tuesday after. Yeah.
No. Damn.
I was just about to ask if anyone besides Aaron was excited for Dissidia, and then Nate's just like contemplating his future over there.
The city is my game, man. Oh man.
Have you played Dissidia before?
Yeah, I played the PSP Dissidia, was it? And the what was it? .12 Dissidia, whatever it was. There was 2
So
Dissidia
on
that
a-
were on the portable. I
Mhm.
played those.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, how good is Dissidia as?
At the time, was ridiculously good.
Okay.
Nowadays, it could be dated, and it could be a little too simple. But I think was it Team Ninja worked on the arcade version of this one.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what kind of changes they would have made to the system, but it's good. There's
More fan service.
probably
Team
because of Team
Ninja.
Ninja. But other than that, like everything was. Let me see. You think of it like Tenkaichi, but Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have like groups of 3, right?
In this one, you have groups of 3. In the previous ones, it was just 1v1, and I think the second game added support characters. But this is like full on 3 versus 3
Okay.
tag system. I think.
Have they revealed the full roster yet for Dissidia?
I think so because Noxus I think was the last one,
Okay.
which people kind of already knew was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Noctis is everywhere.
I think it's Noctis and Final Fantasy 14 generic character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I was just talking about if I'm going to pre-order it physically or digitally for the Dragon Ball Fighters. Because Prime, you get a discount if it's physical, and it comes out to $47, I think.
It's not bad.
For the game. But at the same time...
Yeah, but don't you have to wait 2 days after the release date?
The way Amazon handles pre-orders, they ship it out earlier. So in theory, it comes on launch day.
Yeah, so that way it'll get to your house the day the game comes out.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But it's not guaranteed. Like, if I got midnight release, I could probably play it that night.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Yo, speaking of which, that reminds me. So, apparently CES is going on, right?
Yep.
And I saw this thing. Apparently, Pizza Hut is partnering with Toyota to create the first automated pizza delivery truck.
It's one of those why nots, right?
Yeah, it's like what? Because CES is like one of those things. Like, hey, let's reveal this thing. Either you never knew you needed, or why the fuck not?
Yeah,
that's about right.
It's like, oh hey, here's I don't know, a robot who can write you a letter. I don't know.
Okay, I have another question. Dissidia, do they have a collector's edition?
Yes.
Right.
I don't know if they have a collector's edition, but they do have a steelbook option, which is the same price as long as you pre-order it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you're into the hang on.
Okay.
If you're into the thing where you get
the art
books,
aesthetic, yeah.
I don't care about steelbooks anymore. They just take up more space.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Right.
If things get a little glitchy, I'm switching cameras.
Okay.
So keep that in mind.
So I was also on Twitter, right? And apparently, I think it was Australia, is creating this pill, right, that can track your farts. I'm just like, I'm finding all the weird news.
This is that hard-hitting news.
The hard-hitting news.
Oh, yeah.
Now, does it just track the amount, or potency?
It tracks like the amount of gas in your system.
Okay, so let me ask you: is it a blue pill or is it a red pill?
It looks like a spring.
Oh,
it doesn't look like any. It doesn't look like it looks like a mattress spring. It don't look like no pill.
Now, is this an oral or a suppository?
I think it's an oral pill. At least I hope so.
Oh, that's awesome. Not.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, CES is going on, but the weirdest thing I've heard announced is the Pizza Hut truck, because I think we all know how that's gonna go.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
But it's like how like Amazon has like the drones that can deliver the stuff to your house, and people will like steal your shit.
Yep. That's when people start sitting on their roofs with their 22s, just bird watching.
Yep.
What is that? And make it stop.
Sorry. Technical difficulties.
You're right, Joe. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just a little bit of internal bleeding. Wait, why are there two Nates in the chat?
Because Nate's switching cameras.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
There we go.
God, that was more difficult than it needed to be. All right.
Cool. Now it sounds like he's in the hallway.
Oh, it sounds worse now?
No, we can still hear you. It just sounds like you're
Sounds
in
like you're in a
hallway.
bathroom.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the office. There's not many things in here.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see setup, there's a wall. There's a wall with some stuff on it.
Okay.
And there's this broken laptop that I'm running everything off of.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, in travels, things happen.
Welcome to the College Cheese Office Tour podcast.
Pretty much.
Sounds like you're trapped in like cyberspace or something. You sound digitized.
Oh,
Well, it is what it is.
it is what it is. Yep.
He's trapped in the Matrix.
All right.
So, all right. So we have our first five-man podcast. Me, Joe, two Nates, and Aaron.
Why am I still on there?
I don't know. It says your other one is there but muted.
I'll figure that out.
It's all right. It's all right. No, don't worry about it.
Kick him.
It's Nate's brother.
Blacker Nate.
Denville? Oh God. Anyway.
Super Jamaican.
All right. So, God, what else?
Yeah, what are we supposed to be
What
talking
else could
about
go
today?
on?
Oh, the Overwatch League skins came out today.
For what? Was it for like a new event or?
Overwatch League.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay. Okay.
Yeah, you get your team colors and all that jazz.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
thing we were talking about yesterday, where a dude dropped out of high school to do
Yeah,
it,
'cause, like-
and then
Because like
He dropped out
Philadelphia,
of high school to go into it.
yeah, because Philadelphia was gonna have an Overwatch team, but then they dropped out, and like one of the people on the team was like, "I dropped out of high school for this." It's like, oh,
Smart choices, right? Smart choices.
Yeah.
Boston has a team. Dallas has a team.
Connecticut can't afford a team.
yeah, pretty. Like, yo, like, what do you mean you don't like give Hartford an Overwatch team so we can
oh
have
God,
like
no.
I don't think we have any pro level players. Just saying.
We have the Yukon
Yeah.
Huskies.
yeah.
They're pro.
I mean, if basketball was the way to win Overwatch, then yes.
well, I mean, yeah,
So I like
like pro anything besides that.
yeah. So I found out that I mean I should have known this already, but like so I turned on the PS4 earlier and there's an Overwatch update to install, so I do it. So it installs and I didn't know what it was for. And I go into play like I go into check and then it's like I find out I can't even access Overwatch because I don't have Plus anymore.
Ah,
So it's just like, oh hey, I can't even go into like training mode.
Damn.
yeah. Oh, you can't?
It's like
Oh.
you're on the title screen and it says press X to play, and then I hit X, and then it brings up the thing saying you need PlayStation Plus to access this feature.
Oh, jeez.
You know who doesn't need PlayStation Plus? This guy.
Me, because I don't play with anyone.
No.
But
Aaron, you fully moved over to PC, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a whole new world, let me tell you that.
What is
A new
it? is.
fantastic point of view.
Yeah.
No one to tell us no where to go.
I missed this. I want to say it.
Did you miss us?
oh, Mother Nate finally got dropped.
I
It
was
must be
waiting
like
for
a-
somebody to
it must be
set him
time
up
to
and he
reconnect.
knocks him down.
Yo, it's those audio triggers. I can't help it.
It's like you just say a line and then it's like we find out if Joe is like musically triggered. It just like lights up above his head. But so hopefully I can finally stop seeing like YouTube ads about that Overwatch League because I'm tired of seeing it.
I haven't seen one YouTube ad for Overwatch League.
I've seen like a ton. It's just like showing off like the teams and their logos, and then like there's like some guy on like the San Francisco team. He's like, "This is for real." He's like, "If you're not here to play, why are you here?" It's like, shut the fuck up! You're playing Overwatch.
Yeah,
I get a lot of movie
it's really
trailers.
pretentious.
I get a lot of movie trailers and Allstate commercials.
Man, I would take I would take an Allstate commercial over that Overwatch League ad.
even fucking competitive isn't even that serious.
Yeah.
It depends on what level. If you're in bronze, like I was playing bronze yesterday, well, in competitive, I was doing my last placement match, and I literally had 5 8-year-olds or 10-year-olds bickering, arguing.
My first placement match for this season was literally me getting into the match and everyone on my team leaving.
Nice.
I was like, oh, I guess I have to sit through this. Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, something must have happened. Like I think there was an argument about picking a character or something like that, and then we all wiped, and they're all gone. They're just leaving. I'm like, great. Not even
Died
trying
in the game, so they died for real.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, I watched plenty of anime for that. I'm prepared.
So yeah, did you guys hear about the Mercy nerfs? Again?
Yeah.
Again? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they reduced Valkyrie from like 20 seconds to 15, and like you activate Valkyrie and it doesn't grant the free res charge anymore. And there's like a couple other things.
Wasn't it like you I thought if you had it on cooldown, they automatically gave it to you.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think if you had res on cooldown, they gave it to you because it sped everything up.
Yeah. It's like I just looked at like the list of like nerfs and I'm just like, why are you doing why are you doing this?
Well, they still don't know how to really handle Mercy.
Yeah.
It's like what I want to know is what are people doing that's making these nerfs necessary?
Complaining.
Yes, a whole lot of complaining.
I'd say that's pretty much it, probably.
And because they have the league now, they have to make sure everything's as balanced as it can be.
Yeah.
Now no one's gonna play Mercy.
Well, I mean, there's a ton of other healers.
Yeah. There's Mora that, is a better battle mech than Mercy is. I mean, with the orb, and then, hey, I'm just going to follow you around and just,
Yeah, but she
play
doesn't play
Symmetra.
like-
No, she plays more like Symmetra with healing orbs instead of turrets. Or that orb that bounces off of everything. Hey, look, I'm going to hold right click and just point my camera at you. This...
Okay. Oh god. But yeah, so they've nerfed Mercy again, so it's like I'm at the point where I'm like, why do I even bother wanting to play this game anymore?
So I know they were talking about nerfing Mercy and boosting what was it, Doomfist. Because people are complaining that he's too soft for the type of character he is. I mean, his play style is that he needs to be in combat to be sustainable. So it's just the way he is.
But
they're.
Go ahead, Nate.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, but me personally, people that are really good with Doomfist have no problems being sustainable.
And that's exactly what it is.
They do their skill shots, or they pop their skills, and then they go back and wait for cooldown. He's kind of like Revan from League of Legends, pretty much. You don't engage when your stuff is all cooldown.
Yeah, that's the way to pull it. Yeah, no, I think what it comes down to is you have a lot of people who are talking at low level play, and then high level play is a completely different game.
Yeah,
like all characters perform completely different at high levels.
Like you'll hear me complaining about Symmetra and Junkrat all day long, especially Symmetra with her ridiculous long reach and the amount of DPS her tether does is ridiculous. But then again, I'm a Genji main, so obviously she would be.
You shut your mouth then, because you're a Genji main. Nothing to complain about.
And then Junkrat with his whole mind and not needing to aim anywhere, pretty much. You just
Did
bank
you have a
your.
problem with Junkrat getting a double mine?
Yes, I did.
See, I had no
'Cause
problem
he
with
can-
that.
He could basically two-shot Winston with those.
Really?
And he can, yeah, he can basically, if he hits you close enough, he can one-shot most of the heroes. Like, I've been one-shotted with him, with his mind being Reaper, and that was full health. So. But yeah, that's the whole meta with Junkrat. If they can't hit you with the grenades, they'll just charge forward at you and just drop a mine in your face.
Okay.
There's even been Junkrats that just would go and rush your Bastion or somebody and just die on top of them, so their martyrdom actually blows up your team and whatnot. Is this Junkrat's a very easy character to play. I don't like the amount of effort you have, the lack of effort for that high of a reward for him. So. But people have been complaining about Junkrat in the early days of Overwatch not being all that powerful, so they buffed him. So that's why you got the 2 mines and everything.
I got nothing to add to that.
So, Nate, you're the only one who has Injustice, right? Because Aaron doesn't have it. Nate, Joe, do you still have it?
Yeah, I have it on PS2 or PS4 rather.
Okay, so yeah, Enchantress came out today.
I have not played her.
Anyone cares?
And I don't have the
No.
past 2 players, so.
Okay.
I want to say I haven't even updated Injustice. Yeah. It's been a while since I played Injustice.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's like it was fun when it came out, and then soon after the DLC started running out, it was just like, oh, okay. So
For the amount that we
Yeah.
talked about Injustice, you would think that this game would like last us.
You know what? I think there was a time where I played like 1 or 2 matches with Joe.
Yep.
Yep.
You were
And then-
streaming, and I came around and was like, oh, hey, want to play a few games?
Yep. And
And
I think
then
that might be last.
Yeah.
Because I think Hellboy's come out since. I haven't touched Hellboy. Enchantress is now out. The last DLC character I played was like 2 seconds of Black Manta.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
that
that
was
was it.
Black Manta. Did you like him?
He's all right. I mean, that's all I can say. He's all right. He's not my kind of character.
Cool.
I mean, then again, I guess I play those, what do you call them, Rushdown characters. And he's not one of those.
Yeah. Like, I like the idea of his powers. I just don't like anything else about him.
Yeah. Well, that's like, I like Red Hood. I don't like the character in the game. Because I can't do a combo to save my life with Red Hood.
And Red Hood felt like very underwhelming. Like,
Mhm.
I haven't seen like really the cool combos that I was expecting to see with him.
Yeah, I remember like when the trailer came out for Red Hood, it's like he looked awesome in the trailer. And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
like- and then
Whatever.
like,
Is this-
yeah, and then he came out, and then like Joe messed around with him a bit, and it's like okay,
Like, I couldn't figure out mainly anything, and I haven't really seen much of anything.
Yeah, there's, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it died off after Fighter Pack, was it 2?
1 came out.
One?
For me, it was
Did
1.
that out?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I saw Starfire, I saw Red Hood. I was just like, oh, okay.
Oh,
And
Starfire
there's
is
Raiden.
though.
Yeah.
Starfire's great.
Starfire is great.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the DLC characters and see if I have because Starfire was good out of that pack. I don't know which pack she came out of. It was the first
Raiden?
one, the second one.
Raiden, Sub-Zero.
Raiden just plays like Raiden though, so it wasn't like all the Mortal Kombat characters just played like that from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I think that's what actually kind of killed my hype for it is when I started seeing more than one Mortal Kombat character.
so when
in
Raiden
Injustice.
came out,
Yeah, it was just like,
I mean, they fixed it with this last one
yeah,
because they put turtles in there.
yeah, because it's the pack 3 is Adam, is the Adam Enchantress
Adam Enchantress and the turtles.
and the turtles, yeah,
And the turtles are safe for last because those are the most intriguing in terms of mechanics.
yeah.
All 4 turtles.
Because like, oh,
Don't know why they're in Injustice, but okay.
I mean, like, because it's like we're like,
You know what's gonna be funny though? They're gonna play like Captain Ginyu. It's gonna be special move. Leonardo comes
Change
out.
now, dude. Cowabunga.
it's like as fighting game fans, like we live in the age of guest characters.
This is true.
Like,
Yeah.
the current age has been very, like, nostalgia heavy and crossover heavy.
It's because like I'll say it a bunch of times. Where it's like that tweet I saw where like this picture of a tweet exchange between people. It's like, dude, have you played Akuma yet in Tekken? It's like, nah, man, I'm practicing the Ryu versus Bayonetta matchup in Smash. And it's like, what game are we even talking about anymore?
Actually, in the last episode, you guys were hinting at a
But it's time
Smash
to
for Switch.
Yeah, because there's a Nintendo Direct on the 11th, I think.
Okay.
And
That's Thursday.
so next Thursday.
One of the 11 placeholders
Yeah, Thursday.
will be confirmed.
Say what?
One of the 11 placeholders on Amazon will be confirmed.
Yeah, that's what got everybody talking. Yo, speaking of that Switch, Nate,
Yeah.
that Bayonetta, it's still in Nintendo's clutches.
Can I tell you right now that I listened to the last episode? And you were like, I was waiting for Nate to come out. And literally, I was saying in my car, I'm like, God, fucking Bayonetta. It's never coming to a good console. The Switch is good.
Yo, it's sold.
Own it.
It's sold 10 million units. That's
I know.
a good number.
And quickly.
Yeah.
So,
It's-
I wonder how
I
many
think-
people actually got poking with the Switch.
didn't they have numbers for like sell-through? Like, every Switch owner owns, what was it? No. There
Mario.
was something called Splatoon. I think Splatoon is like 75% or something like that in terms of the number of units sold versus the games.
Yep.
That's crazy.
But yeah. So yeah. Getting Bayonetta 1 and 2 on the Switch with Amiibo support. And they announced Bayo 3.
Storage is still the bane of Switch's life though. Because you get Bayonetta, but the only thing that is a disc, like on the cartridge, is I think the main Bayonetta game. Then there's a download for the other game, which is going to eat up your storage.
Right, because that's the worst thing about the Switch is that it has the same amount of storage that the Wii U had. It's 32 gigs.
And they said that Nintendo's holding out on cartridges. Like they have higher capacity ones that they're just not letting the developers use. So Bayo 1 and 2 could fit on the higher capacity cartridge that they're not letting them use.
I wonder why.
Like with the Super Nintendo, where like they had higher cartridges for some, or not higher cartridges. There's a chip in some game cartridges that added more things to the game.
Okay.
Yeah. So it might be something like that, but the Switch is a good system so far. It's just I have like 2 games I think I want to play on it right now.
Yeah.
I would need to boost that list a little bit more.
Because like apparently I read that you know how Bayo 2 had multiplayer, online multiplayer. Apparently it's going to be local on the Switch.
Both like
wow.
online or just local?
Like co-op.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, like it's just local, or is there an option for online?
I think the Switch version is going to have both.
Okay.
While the Wii U was only online because it didn't have local multiplayer co-op.
I just hope it's not Joy-Con local co-op.
I don't think it is. I think it's like that's kind of the down point where it's like you're gonna like both people are gonna have like a copy of the game and their own. Yeah, it's like that. So it's not like let's put it on Joy-Con. No, because
that would be terrible.
No.
I couldn't imagine playing a Devil May Cry game on those tiny ass Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, also it's gonna have Amiibo support, but all the Amiibo support is like you can scan like a Peach, Daisy, Link Amiibo to get the Nintendo costumes, but you can get the costumes anyway. It's just having the Amiibo will speed up the process. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that's to answer your Pokken question, Aaron. I think Pokken sells pretty well on the Switch. I think like it's already outsold the Wii U version. Obviously.
Okay.
So
you guys had fun playing it, right?
Yeah, I liked it.
That was all right.
Okay.
I didn't like playing it with Billy, but
Maybe Pokken. I think I played it that one time at your house though.
yeah, because we were all here and Billy brought his copy, and then like we were playing.
Yeah, they did a nice job with it. I was actually really impressed.
Yeah, the problem with Pokken on the Wii U was that I don't think it should have been on the Wii U, or like it came out so late.
Was it one of those things where the Wii U couldn't handle the game?
Maybe a little bit, but I think like it came out like basically when the Wii U was at the end of its lifespan.
Okay.
Because it's like it came out and then like within a year, the Wii U was like basically dead to Nintendo. So it's like okay, because it came out in like Japanese arcades because that's where they would play test it, and like they'd come out with trailers for these DLC characters like Empoleon, Darkrai, and all those. But it's like the Wii U version wouldn't get it because like the Wii U version was basically dead because the console was basically dead to Nintendo because they were basically moving on to the Switch. So I think like if they had just held off on the Wii U version and just had it come out on the Switch, I think it would have sold. It's already selling well, but I think it would have sold better. Yeah. Like it's a good game. Obviously, we all know that because we all played it that one time. But yeah, the Switch is a good console. It's like I think it's kind of messed up that Nintendo did not discount it for Black Friday though, and they specifically said it's like no, it's not going to be on sale on Black Friday. I'm like, well, okay.
That's just Nintendo being Nintendo.
Yeah. Because like when it comes to Nintendo, because obviously I love them, but I hate them when it comes to sales. Because it's like, hey, we have this big eShop sale going on, and it's like you get nothing good.
Yeah.
It's like I think one of the deals was literally you could get Splatoon 2, which is $59.99. You could get it for like $53.99.
How nice of them.
Yeah.
How generous of them.
Right. But you could get like some like weird indie game that nobody cares about for like 80% off. Like you can get like, I don't know, Kitchen Magic for $1.99. That's not a real game. Or I'm sure it is somewhere, but
damn.
But yeah, when it comes to like
Cooking Mama.
Yo, Cooking Mama's on phones now. Not that I played it.
Is it?
Yeah. But yeah. So what you guys been playing lately? Joe?
I've been playing a lot of Watch Dogs 2 again recently because I was getting back into it. I forgot how enjoyable that game is.
Oh yeah.
And then there's the usual Street Fighter, Guilty Gear.
You were telling me that you swatted a guy in Watch Dogs.
Oh yeah, because one of the side missions I was doing, I had to hack into the CTOS for this dude's apartment building, and he's like a DedSec member, but nobody likes him and they don't want him there. So I hacked into the CTOS thing, and I was watching him. He was playing like some shooter, like some Call of Duty-esque thing, and I hacked the telephone to call 911. So the lady's like, 911, what's your emergency? And no one was answering. He's like, hello, are you there? And like this dude's like, oh, fucking kill someone. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, fucking cops choke on my AK, something like that. And then some other stuff happened. And I think I hacked his cell phone or whatever and made it explode. So it sounded like a gunshot. So the lady on 911 was like, hold on, help is on the way. And fucking like a minute later, SWAT dudes pull up, bust through the door, and take this guy to the ground.
Oh, shit.
It's freaking great.
Oh, shit.
Like, shit, I just swatted a dude.
Virtually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
literally.
obviously virtually.
Yeah.
Because
We don't endorse swatting on the College Cheese podcast. Just putting it out
we
there.
don't.
Yeah, no, I
That
beat
should be
someone's ass.
very apparent. It is a highly dumb practice, and people just need to get their salt under control.
Yeah, what sucks is like if that happened to me, they literally have to walk across the street.
Don't even need to get in the van.
I feel like they go like, yeah, there's something going. Yeah, there's nothing going on over there. And then just go back to their cars. Aaron, what have you been playing?
I just been playing Overwatch. I'm trying to get a good team going so I can do competitive, but
Maybe someday when this set upgrades, I can join you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe someday when I care about the game, I can join you.
Well, hey, if you want to jump in, you can get one free skin from E-League, from Overwatch League. They actually look pretty good.
I'm
only-
like logging in to check them out now.
Yeah, my only advice about going PC is not that, it's different gameplay. It's that all my skins don't transfer over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the main
And
thing.
I'm sure Al knows.
Or
I have cultivated a pretty good list that won't transfer over.
Yeah.
It only took me about 3 weeks of playing to get all my stuff back.
Fucking brag about it.
Well, I'm not bragging about it. So
some of us
no, for
have
multiple.
event-specific skins that we can't get back until they come up again.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully, they come up with the Uprising again this year. So I can
Yeah.
get mine and watch.
Oh boy.
They said they're doing another uprising this year, but they're trying to figure out what. So, like the holiday events,
Mhm.
it makes sense to do a holiday event. For the uprising, they're like, "What do we do this time?" So most likely what they'll end up doing is either. Did they bring back the Make Snow fight?
Yes,
Yeah.
they did.
Did it? And they added the Yeti Hunter, right?
Yep.
So they'll probably do the same thing where they'll have the old mission, and then maybe a new set of 4 characters. Maybe we'll do Black Watch mission.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think they did that with the Halloween too. Like they brought back the one from last year.
Yeah, so they brought back the one from last year, and then the thing that was new this year was the endless mode.
Okay.
I mean, I guess they could do the endless mode. Or
What was Uprising in March?
spring sometime, I think.
Yeah, I think March.
Mm.
I should remember that because that's when I raged
Was
at
March?
opening boxes.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you get salty, right?
Yep. Oh boy, was I pissed. I was
And then
so
I think I
pissed.
Yeah, I remember.
with 2 mercies back to back.
It's fucking like, yeah, it was when you were unboxing the summer boxes, and I'm just like, God, you fucking. I was watching that, and I'm like, God, you fucking.
And I'm like, I don't even use mercy that much. This is a waste on me.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
See, if only they have like trading.
Oh yeah, that'd be helpful. It's like trading or like I
Gifting.
don't know, trading, gifting, or like, oh hey, I don't really want this, so can I trade it in for gold or
I
something?
guess they have that for duplicates, but like I don't use the character, like I don't use Sombra half the time. I have so many Sombra skins. I have a new Christmas one because that's a pretty
That
nice skin.
one's pretty sweet. I like that one.
I literally got every Christmas skin in the loot box except for that one, and I ended up with 3,020 currency, and I was just looking at the skin. I was like, "Do I really want to spend all this currency on this?"
Yes.
Nope. So I went and bought all this stuff.
Yo, did you buy that Orisa emote or whatever with the puppy?
No, I didn't.
I got that.
I got that
I
in a
don't
box.
play Aretha.
I was gonna say, it's like, hopefully you got that in a box because like
I got
like
the
that a lot,
puppy.
but
I got the puppy in the first box, the free one they gave you,
nice.
and then the Rhyme one was at the end of the other 5 they gave you.
Okay.
But I did buy 20 boxes or whatever it was. I think $20 worth of boxes.
Yeah.
And those gave me a whole lot of nothing. Or waistlines and sprays, but
Sprays and all the other crap you don't want or need.
Yeah, or the victory poses, the toast and whatnot.
Yeah, I got a few of those. I think I have the Snowy Owl Anna skin.
Hmm.
But I didn't get anyone else's Christmas stuff this year. I did it all in one day. So it's one of those things where literally it's like the last day of it. I'm like, all right, I'll jump on the one again. Al, what have you been playing? You didn't say anything.
I have only, let's see. I've been playing a lot of WWE 2K18 because obviously me and Joe record that, so like I'm constantly like working on like characters and fine tuning their movesets and all that stuff.
Oh,
Like that's pretty much it. Because like I haven't been playing any Street Fighter because I'm basically just waiting until Arcade Edition drops to jump back in that.
Right.
They changed a lot of movesets, right? Or no?
What in Street Fighter?
Oh no, they just added more, right?
Yeah,
To Street Fighter, yeah.
because like some stuff got changed, like Zangief's counter, the input to do that. It was like the Z formation with one punch, and now it's Z formation with two punches. And like there's other changes. I don't think Joe, help me out here. Is there any other?
I know they're adding V trigger or something like that.
Yep. Everyone's getting a second V trigger.
Yep.
Yep.
But as far as like input,
What's Cammy getting for a second? What's Cammy getting for a second?
Oh boy, it's like a flip or something where you can do.
Oh yeah, her second V trigger is like it's called like Delta move or something or whatever, but like it's a horizontal like dash that you can either do a dive kick, an overhead, or a throw afterwards.
No.
It's kind of neat looking.
I'm sure it'd be useful.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Horizon Zero Dawn again, actually.
I saw you playing that
that
last
game's
night.
great.
Yeah, it's great. I actually picked up the complete edition.
Nice.
good.
So yeah, because I think before I was just using it for gameplay, and then I brought it, sent it back, and all the chats. But we're playing through again. It's fun. I forgot how much fun it is actually. So
How's
I'm going
the
between
DLC
that.
for it?
I don't know. I think that's a lot of end game stuff.
Okay.
So I haven't touched it yet until I
Okay.
beat the main
Yeah.
game.
I haven't got it, so I haven't been able to check it out yet.
And then Shadow of War,
Yeah,
which is
that's
always
another
good.
game I want to get.
But yeah, other than that, there's shows too. That's only when I have time.
So, oh yeah, I don't know what I was gonna ask you, Nate. So, how about that Catherine remake that's coming out next year?
Didn't they add another girl to it?
Yeah.
I think this. So this isn't a re-release and this isn't a remaster. This is a new iteration of the game.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty much because like they added the new girl and she's gonna have her endings, and then there's gonna be new endings for both of the other Catherines.
Yeah, I mean I'm fine with it. Catherine was a fun game.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's a fun game. And it's been long enough since I got it for me to repurchase it.
Right, because it came because I got it in like 2011. I got it like the year it came out, so that was like 2011, and yeah.
Because I forgot what they do. They're doing something with Devil May Cry. I thought where they put out a remaster again.
They're coming out
for
with
Switch
the
or something
collection.
Yeah, and I honestly own too many versions of all those games, so there's no way I'm gonna get another version of this game.
Yeah,
it's been too soon. Unless you waited like 5 years, or you're giving me Devil May Cry 5.
Everyone's saying that this re-released the HD collection that's coming out, I think in February or March. Everyone's saying that
It's probably a test.
It's like a test to
Yeah.
test the waters for Devil May Cry 5.
Listen, but the thing is, you're gonna have, and I can speak for it. You have Devil May Cry fans who won't buy this. I'm one of them.
Mhm.
Who already bought the special edition and their HD remake. Just they're not gonna pay for it again. So it's already proven we want it. This is for new players, I guess. New players are gonna jump into Devil May Cry 4 and then go, what the fuck's going on?
Does that re-release does that HD collection have 4? I thought it was just 1, 2, 3.
No, it's just 1, 2, 3, but
Okay.
they're gonna jump into those.
Okay.
But so like the changes that were made leading up to like 4,
yeah,
it's hard to go back and play those games compared to the games to play in the newest one. Same thing with God of War. Like you play God of War 3, and then you play God of War 1 and 2. God of War 1 and 2 feel broken. So if you played it in order, yes. But they already had the re-release, was it maybe last year or 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Of 4. So people probably played that getting into it. Or they played DMC. Don't know why, but they played that one. Then they're gonna play these older ones that weird. The combat feels weird. It's not really a good test in my book.
Okay.
I feel like if you're gonna do a real test, you do something like what was that Final Fantasy Prologue thing, where you actually give them a level
Okay.
of the new engine and all that. to try it out. So I'm sure they have something in the works, and maybe they're just seeing if they need to put more resources in it to get it out sooner. But I mean, I would be.
It feels.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. It feels like this year, 2018. It feels like we're getting a lot of like re-releases. I know, like nostalgia is big, but like I'm like thinking
So
about. Go ahead.
You're getting it, I think, because we're also with the Switch coming back out. It's another console launch,
Okay.
and then you're also going to get stuff because of the One X. As much as they want to say it, you're going to get the updates that bring a game that was 2 years old brought up to whatever the X is for 4K.
Yep.
Updates and all that jazz.
Yeah.
I mean, even with the PS4 Pro when that came out, we started getting like older games that got update patches that made them more relevant again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just don't see the point
Like,
sometimes because the jump from 1080 to 4K
pretty significant.
It's not. It is, but it's not. So like they can jump the resolution to 4K, but then if there's no detail to fill it in, it doesn't look that impressive.
Do you hear that?
HDR, though,
Do you hear that LG revealed 8K, an 8K TV?
I guess it must be like consumer level 8K because I think we had 8K back when they were like playing with what resolution is going to be the new setup. Like they had 4K, they had 8K, they had 5K. I think there's a 10K floating around somewhere.
Jesus,
that was from 2 CES ago. I mean, when you start upping resolution, like I said, it gets sharper and sharper, but you still need to fill that with higher detail.
Yeah.
For it to look impressive.
Okay.
So that's my 2 cents. I'll jump off the soapbox now.
Yeah, like because I was just thinking about it, and like as far as like remakes and like stuff that's coming out like this year, it's like we have obviously the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, the Devil May Cry HD, Dragon's Crown.
Oh yeah, Dragon's Crown Pro or something like that.
Dragon's Crown Pro, that's getting a Western release. Yeah. Secret of Mana.
Yeah.
Catherine. Technically.
So Catherine though, that's a new game. Essentially, it's a new game.
Is it?
Well, I mean, like they're reworking it.
Okay, yeah.
Dragon's Crown Pro. They're not reworking it. I think that's just like another one of those like HD updates type of deal.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's a re-release on a higher platform.
Exactly. I mean, and that doesn't impress me. Also, I have that game for PS3, which I don't use anymore, but also on Vita, and it works fine on Vita.
Okay. Al and I never got to play it anyway, so
yeah,
probably going to be buying it.
So yeah, so if you didn't, then yeah, this is a good purchase for you. That's like when Odin Sphere came out for PS4. I would have jumped on that, but I figured I'll wait. I'll go down in price. I played it before. It's like I've never played it before.
Okay.
That's the only difference.
Yeah.
If I've never played it before, then it sounds more interesting than on launch. But if I played it before, I'll just wait for the drop in price and then experience it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Secret of Mana, and that comes out next month.
Yep.
Yep, I'm looking at pictures of it. It's gonna be $39.99.
Yep.
Talking about Secret of Mana, Aaron? You talking about Secret of Mana?
Yeah, I'm looking at the pictures of it, like the screenshots they have on Amazon for it.
Okay.
Looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's essentially the exact same game as the SNES, except it just got 3D visuals.
Yeah.
And
it looks like something that they would make for the 3DS, but they put it on the PS4.
Oh.
If the PSP was probably a little bit more popular, the Vita, they probably would have put it up there, but...
Listen, I will say this about the Switch. The Switch is the better Vita. It's the Vita that probably should have happened. But, yeah, because I think if Sony did have a Vita 2 in the works, it would be too similar to Wii U now. I mean, to the Switch.
Yeah.
So they won't release that.
You mean so we can get those Vita Joy-Cons?
I mean, the talk was that the Vita turned out to be, what was it? One of the Xperia phones that had remote play built in. That's where Vita was supposedly directing to. So if there was a new Vita, it would have been a tablet with the DualShock 4 attached to it, essentially. Which, I mean, okay, but
Yeah.
my improvements, I've said this to everyone who will listen. A Vita 2, I just need button parity with the PS4, a 5 to 7 inch screen, and that's it. Get rid of back touch. That's the only things I care about. Other than that, I don't care if it's a 1080p screen. I don't need anything higher than that on it. But if I could
a nice library of games.
Oh no, Vita has a nice library of games. I don't know if you've.
I mean, like I'll admit that I think because obviously the Catherine update, the new Catherine, I like how it's coming out on PS4 and Vita. So it's like the Vita's not dead.
Yeah.
So.
Persona 4 is on the Vita.
Yep.
Yes, it is. That's actually where I played it. I beat the shit out of it.
Wasn't like the Vita version like the really good version? Because that was golden.
Vita was golden. So some people say it's not because the voice actor for was it GA is different.
Okay.
For who?
The original voice actor. GA?
Oh, GA. Okay.
Yeah, GA. It's a different voice actor for golden than it is for the PS3 version. Other than that, it's the same game.
Yeah, she still likes me, so I don't care.
How many episodes did I miss?
Not enough.
Somehow it's still not enough. God.
Oh.
You know how many times I listen to this and I'm like, my head's shaking. I only wish they could hear it.
Oh, speaking like that on a random note. So, Nate, would you like to respond to Aaron's comment last week? It was like where Aaron was like, Nate, my Gohan, or whatever you said, Aaron.
Yeah, I was like, yo, my Mr. Gohan, DBZ the Fighters, let's go.
Listen, I don't even. I have to figure out what my lineup is. I feel like I'm gonna switch it up, and then I'm not going to. It's going to be
watch
Gohan.
like Captain Ginyu, Nappa, and somebody else. Watch.
No, Aaron, it's going to be my old school team from Budokai 3. It's going to be Cell, it's going to be Krillin, and Gohan. It's going to be my three. For no apparent reason, it's going to be those three. It's going to be Cell, Gohan, Kid Gohan, and Krillin.
Teen Gohan.
I guess you want to say teen, kid. Either way, the small version of Gohan. The only good version of Gohan there is.
And you know what? It's kind of funny because in Guilty Gear, you were the guy that used Soul Bad Guy. And I remember the first time we played it, I was just like, oh, this is a pretty good match. What the heck are you turning into? No.
Yo, Dragon Install.
Dragon Install is the best.
When I first saw you do that, I think it was the Guilty Gear back in, for the original Xbox?
I still have it. It was X2. Yep.
Yeah, I was just like, oh snap, we got some epic men. Mm-hmm.
Epic men?
Epic men.
So I think I always have like an scapegoat character. And I feel like Soul Bad Guy might be that one where I'm like, oh, these things are not turning the way I want them to be. Dragon Install.
Yep, Dragon Install, and then he would just go right across the ground and do that stupid uppercut move. And I'd be dead. I was like,
there's also for Blade Roar, I always my fallback for if something really went bad was Uranus, because she's a broken character and teleports everywhere.
Yeah.
Although Ricky did find a way around it with the fucking Penguin Phoenix guy.
Kronos.
Mm-hmm.
Kronos. Not Kronos. And his three supers.
Bloody Roar, they need to bring that back. Oh, I always liked that augmented Yugo super I found, where he does the straight punch.
Oh, the straight one?
And
breaks the barriers and bring out. Yeah.
He doesn't even need to hit you, and it's the flames off the last hit. It's just like ring out.
Yeah, fuck you. The only good Bloody Roar was Bloody Roar 4 for GameCube.
Yeah, Primal Fury.
Because the later ones for PS2, I think it was, not that good.
No.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, you had the Dragon install. Now I'm using the character with the install super now.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sure I'll get around it.
Yeah, you probably will. It'll probably be some fun matches.
Oh yeah, dude, everything about Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to be epic,
Super fun. Yeah,
I feel like
super
it's
fun.
not going to take much for it to be an epic fight. At least like cinematically, an epic fight.
The only thing that I saw that was underwhelming about Ultimate Gohan was the Kamehameha Super that he had. But Goten, I know that's the one from the Broly movie, but
I was going to say the father, son, brother Kamehameha.
yeah.
Or family Kamehameha, whatever you want to call it.
Yo, yeah, I keep it in the family.
Ooh, when you say it like that.
Yeah, it sounds weird.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon Ball FighterZ definitely is going to be something to definitely get good at.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's going to be probably where I come back to fighting games. Not even gonna lie. That's going to be the.
Yo,
And
and
it's
then-
Arctis.
Yo, and then you gotta jump in that Tekken. It's got Noctis. It's gonna have Noctis.
Nah, I'm gonna play Dissidia. That's probably the best version of Noctis.
Yep. That means I'm gonna have to get Plus, and then me and Nate are gonna have to ham it up with some fighters in Dissidia.
Yes. Yep. Actually, I got to work who's like, I got to play with it. Got to play it because I think I was supposed to play DOA with him,
Mm-hmm.
and then that never really happened because DOA is DOA. But this is the one I think he's going to get into fighting games, and I'll have to either get him good at the fighters, or this is the one where I crumble and I'm not good at fighters at all.
Yo, man, got that dedication.
I can see your lineup and my lineup right now. Cloud, and you're gonna have Leon.
In Dissidia, I had Onion Knight, who I was good with. I had Kefka that I was good with. I had Cloud. That I was good with.
What is this? Dark Souls?
What's the other one? Shit.
If Cloud has Omni Slash, they have their signature.
They have their signature moves. Omni Slash is a combo.
Oh, okay.
It's not actually like a finisher, which is like sounds weird, but yeah, it's a combo move.
And then you have summons, right?
Summons might be what gets added to this one that wasn't in the other ones.
Okay.
Yeah, because the original one, you had your combos, your special moves, and all that jazz. There is like boosts that will randomly appear on the stage. You can dash towards and try and get before someone else, and then you can use your super and all that jazz. I don't know how they're doing the gameplay in the new Dissidia, but it should more or less be the same base. Man, Joe,
you're grinning at something.
Because I'm still watching the arcade edition stream.
Okay.
And, fucking Problem X is playing Geef, and he just hit Jones with the Cossack Muscle SPD.
How much damage did it do?
It did a good chunk, and Jones is like backing up. He's like, no.
Also, let me just put it on record. Fuck you, Joe.
Why? What did I do?
Because that image you sent me on Facebook of the there's a fucking Momiji mod for Ibuki in Street Fighter V.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. Because I'm the page it came from is.
I actually tweeted out that image because I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
it's a forum.
What?
Sorry, I gotta go. Unfortunately.
That's okay.
So, but it was nice making it for this episode.
Yep.
Hopefully, can make the next one.
It was good. It was good having you. It was good having you back.
All right, man.
All right.
All right. Take it easy.
Later.
But yeah, so I actually tweeted out that image of that mod because I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah. So I found it in a forum for it's a mod like it's a mod forum, and I have the work in progress or the stuff that people are working on page open, and I found that one in there.
Man, your camera is not cooperating with you today, Joe.
Is it not?
'Cause
Oh,
it's like it's either like zooming in like massively close on your face, and then it zooms all the way out, and it just keeps zooming back and forth. Yeah.
I think because
Anyway.
my monitor is like slowly like going back, so
Okay.
it's like lifting and like not getting my face centered.
Okay. But yeah, it's like because I got the thing on the messenger, and I'm like, okay, what? I thought you were gonna send me some stupid meme or something, and I
Oh,
click it.
please, I'm too good for that.
Are you though?
Only if it's a good meme. Like I don't
Wait.
send just random like, oh hey, Tide packets. Oh, what the fuck's that goddamn stupid meme now?
Oh, with the Tide Pods because they came out with
Yeah.
like green apple or something, and there
And
was
now
like,
there's a Tide Pod Chan.
is that like Earth Chan?
Yeah, very very similar.
Anyway, but yeah.
Furry.
So like I clicked the link, and I'm like, my fucking jaw dropped. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, I think it's basically taken from DOA 5.
Okay. I'm just like, my Ibuki sucks.
Well, who better to help you?
Me. I will learn from myself. No. Anyway,
Oh, good luck.
yeah, that'll be the day. Anyway, but yeah, let's see. Can't wait till next week to try to like go to play Street Fighter 5 AE, and it's just like, like,
You have to learn shit all over again.
yep. And then it's like trying to log into the server, and it's like everybody's trying to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when Sakura's gonna get dropped next week, right?
Tuesday.
Because like, and I got the money in my PlayStation wallet to buy that pass. I'm all set.
How much is the pass? $30?
$30. I still have some of the money left over from when Joe paid me back, and I got the PlayStation gift card my sister gave me for Christmas.
Gotcha.
So I'm all set. I'm good to go. And then I can rage at the game and say I'm going to drop it like a bad habit and not play it for another 4 months. It'll be good to get like, because obviously I've been taking like a super break from it, so I'm pretty excited to jump back into it.
Yeah. I still play it every now and then. I was playing ranked the other day, and I actually got up to Ultra Silver. It's the
You're
highest
still
level.
there? You're
Yeah.
still there.
I haven't played ranked since. I played a little bit of casuals today, and I lost a lot, and it made me angry, but it happens.
Okay. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, with Street Fighter 5 AE, and then Dragon Ball Fighters, that'd be exciting.
Yeah.
So much. And then, hey, at least you'll have somebody to play Dissidia with you, Aaron.
Yeah. Somebody.
Oh, it's just Nate. But
And then I think there's another fighter coming out in February, In Birth.
okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and don't forget we got that. We got the Blaze Blue cross tag.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I actually kind of forgot about that for a second.
The only reason why I was asking you guys about Pokken because somebody's gonna sell me their Switch for like $150.
That's
So
pretty good. That's pretty
yeah.
good.
So I was thinking about picking up Pokken if you guys were interested in playing it.
We play it. I totally play it. It's
Okay.
a fighting game, and it's Pokemon, and it's
Mhm.
Tekken. I
Yeah.
like all three of those things. Plus, like we had a pretty good time playing it when Billy brought his copy over. We just didn't like
Yeah.
playing it with Billy.
Speaking of Pokemon, I got a couple of friends that want me to get into Ultra Moon on Ultra Sun. So
I don't want to say that there's no bad games on the Switch, but I think the Switch game library right now, I think it's at least decent. Like every game on that console is at least decent so far.
right.
Because like, go ahead, Joe.
Speaking of the Switch, something else came to my attention earlier today, actually, because Humble Hearts / Dean, the dude who made Dust and Elysian Tale, they came out with a new game recently. I think it was actually released back in October, but I only recently found out about it now. It's called Never Stop Sneaking.
I think I heard of that.
Yeah,
That
which
is,
it your main like CEO is voiced by Aaron Hansen, and he's got like a couple other voice actors. It's funny, and like the gameplay it's literally just directions. Like there's no buttons involved.
Really?
Like you run through a place, and then when you want to do something like to kill people, you just run into them from behind, or like if you have like a bullet, like if they see you, you'll automatically shoot them. And like for interacting with stuff, you just walk up to it and stand still, and it'll auto do it. But the thing that got me is like in the introduction sequence, they're going the fucking the CEO dude is falling from a fucking like AC-130 style thing without a parachute, doing the whole Superman fucking Neo bullshit, being a stupid cool badass. But he lands on an aircraft carrier, and that aircraft carrier is called the USS Nimbat. I'm like, Dean, you sly motherfucker. But like that game looks really, really good. It looks very entertaining.
We're getting dust on the Switch.
Yeah, it's really neat. Like it looks really, really neat because like you get like loadouts too. So
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You get like loadouts to like have like a specific skin, and I've only seen up to like 4 of them, which are all variants of like the same style. But there's like a whole list that goes on, and I think one of them's a dwarf. Nice. But like you get like different skins for your weapons, and like your main weapons are a sword and a gun. And like one of these missions requires you to pick up some tools to help build up your base. And I guess you get to use those tools as your next set of weapons. So your sword ends up being a wrench, and your gun I think is like a Clorox spray bottle or something.
Nice.
It's or maybe like a nail gun, I don't know. But yeah.
It sounds like it'd be so much cooler if it was Clorox though.
Yeah.
It's like you have like Tide Pod grenades.
Oh god.
Laundryman.
That meme needs to die.
I don't know. It's like I just hate it because all I see is like people like DMing like the Gushers Twitter account, and they're like, "Hey, listen, I got this great idea for you. Gushers should come out with laundry pods."
Oh god.
And I'm like, shut the fuck up. But yeah, Aaron, like pretty sure most games on the Switch are good.
Okay.
Like, I haven't heard like super negative things about any Switch game. Because I mean, like, there's like basic stuff like Bomberman, where it's like, I mean, Bomberman's fun, but it's like I'm not expecting like, oh, Bomberman's like one of the 3 best games that came out this year. It's like it's Bomberman. It's fun.
Yeah, if they definitely come out with Smash on the Switch.
Oh, they will. You can rest assured they will.
Yeah. If they come out all over that, baby.
Because I mean, like,
I'll probably get a Pro controller. Can you still use the GameCube controllers on the Switch? No.
Yes. At least for some titles you can. I know, like, I've seen people use it for like Sonic Mania and Zelda. I mean, like, some titles might not be compatible, but I know you can use it for other games, not just.
You need an adapter for it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Like a system update made that GameCube adapter compatible with the Switch.
Okay, cool.
So.
All right.
Yo, I'm so glad I Nate came in once, just so I could like shoot that Bayonetta comment at him. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, maybe he'll be around a lot more.
Yeah, hopefully.
Maybe.
But I mean, like, he had to be on for this one because obviously it's 50. Yeah. It's 50, and like our actual 1-year anniversary was like 3 days ago. Because the first podcast was uploaded January 6th or 5th, something like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Actually, I'll ask you the question after we go off the air, Aaron.
Okay.
But yeah. I'd say that's about it. Unless you guys got anything else you want to throw in?
I don't think so.
All right, let me just shoot this random. Like, it's okay if you guys can't think of anything, because like this is just obviously right off the top of my head. We've done 50 podcasts. Do you guys have any like favorite moments from any of our previous episodes? Anything that happened?
I don't remember any.
Like any episodes that were particularly your favorite?
Joe, you can go first.
Well, he's
still you think I can think of something?
I mean, okay, I'll go first. I forget what number it was, but it was the episode where we talked about food for like 20 minutes and like 90s TV show. Because it was just so funny to me because it stemmed off when Joe ate all that food and he felt like Jabba the Hutt. Like when you got Burger King and Dairy Queen and ate it all in one sitting.
See, my favorite moment.
Was it when you wore that mask at the beginning and nobody could understand?
Yeah,
what you were...
yeah, that was one of my favorite moments. But
And
I
then
had a lot of moments.
And then Nate was like, "You have to take that off." It's like, it would work if you didn't already have God's voice. But yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoy doing the podcast with you guys, especially now that I have my own space and whatnot. I don't have to be crowding one camera.
I mean, because it's
Okay.
hard. It's hard to fit two people on this one camera.
Yeah.
Because obviously, it also because we're not skinny people.
Yeah,
So
definitely not.
I mean, you remember the pilot episode, Aaron, where it was me, you, and Nate on my futon.
Yeah, you were just like sandwiched in between us. It was.
I was like, I had to sit like this the whole time because I'm like, yo, I don't want to be nudging up against you guys the whole hour.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we were talking about Batman the Telltale games.
yep, because that was gonna be like that. Because for those of you who don't know, this whole concept was initially supposed to just be like a one-off Batman Telltale game spoiler cast.
Mhm.
Yeah. Which is kind of funny because we're almost at the end of season 2 of it too.
Yeah. And,
So
excuse me. But yeah, also for anyone interested who doesn't know, the name College Cheese became a thing because I think somebody said cottage cheese,
mhm.
but then we heard it as college cheese. It was like, okay. And then we just because I think the initial name was College Cheese 3 Dudes on a Couch podcast, which obviously we shortened.
Yeah.
Because obviously none of us are on a couch. There's a couch in the background here. Could you think of anything, Joe? Or...
I guess probably the only one I can really think of is that time I went on a tangent about Neo.
Okay. Let's see. I thought our E3 one was pretty good too, because that was the super long one.
Yeah.
Where my camera died, and then I came back and I was gonna talk about Nintendo, and Nate had to leave.
Yep.
Yeah, the E3 one was probably my favorite. Now that I think about it.
Because that thing was just under 3 hours, and yeah, that was not really a pain in the ass to edit. It just took a while.
Yeah.
But yeah. On that note, unless you guys have anything else you want to add, I think we can wrap this up.
All right.
I don't think I have anything else.
Okay.
No.
So, first of all, anyone who watches this or has watched us and listened to us in the past, thank you. We've made it 50 episodes. We hope to keep going.
Thank you for the support. We appreciate it.
Yep.
All 4 of you.
Thanks for putting up with my jokes.
It's a number. Anyone? I should start putting on my Twitter or Tumblr if anyone has questions or topic suggestions for us again.
Yeah.
Or suggestive improvements about how we can make the show better.
Yeah, it's like I know how to improve it. Don't do it. Thanks.
Yeah, well, we won't listen to those assholes.
But,
Kick off that black guy. Which one?
Al.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of names and whatnot, a couple of the crew I normally run with in Overwatch wants me to change my name again. It's a hashtag with the hashtag symbol, that Black Genji.
Can you put a hashtag in your name?
I don't know. I'm tempted to do it Friday when I get paid.
Okay. Because it costs money to change your Battle.net.
Yeah, after the first time it's free, and then after that it's like $10.
Okay.
No.
I only know that.
Tempted to do it because I normally harass the enemy team in chat. Just like I was like tall black Genji looking for a hot white chick to heal him and stuff like that. I normally had the other team laughing.
It just
team off.
Like it just reminds me like when me and Eric would play like WWE 2K14 online, and we would just mess around in the chat, even though it's just us.
Yeah.
And I'd put like ASL, or he would put ASL. He'd put ASL, and I'd put like P Tarantula Iceland or something. But yeah.
I had one of the girls in my group. I was just it was last night. I was just like, you know what? It's too bad that you're not in the guys because you had me at Teleporter Online. And she started busting out because she plays Symmetra a lot. So
okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's kind of vital to point that out because it's like, is that like a vagina joke or something?
No, it's just how like
yeah I know, but like before you pointed out the Symmetra part.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway,
that's really crazy. It's like Teleporter Online.
I mean, you said it. You said it, not me.
Wow, my mind didn't even go there.
Anyway,
wow.
So anyone who watched us and listened to us in the past or whatever, thank you very much for the support. We appreciate you. Shout out to Soundboard because Soundboard was like a consistent listener, and Joe's friend Bonnie.
Yeah, he popped in a couple times.
Who I don't agree with because he said Big the Cat sucks. Big the Cat is great.
Yeah, Big the Cat is really great. Best character in Sonic ever.
I mean, this is on tape, Aaron. So you are on record.
Yeah, all the audio listeners are be like, "Yo, this dude really likes Big the Cat."
Kick him out of the group. your Overwatch crew is gonna hear this, and it's like, yo.
Speaking of Big the Cat, and now I am tempted to go and look at the story for Sonic the Forces to see just how bad it was.
I don't know if Big the Cat is in Sonic Forces. I mean, I hope he is because that would make that game better. But
that's mean.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check me out. YouTube.com/PeppaPlayedOut. Find us on SoundCloud, SoundCloud.com/College Cheese. Look us up on iTunes. Just look up College Cheese because I still don't know the exact URL. We're there somewhere. Be sure to follow us on the social medias on Twitter at WaterPulseLaser. Aaron's at Synoptic Ninja. Joe is at Viper the Samurai. Nate is at the Black Nate or
Black Santa or whatever whatever.
I don't know how to pronounce the other one.
Karasu.
That Black Nate.
Yeah. So yeah, all the social media stuff are YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, whatever. That's all going to be in the description for any of you who want to look at the description because nobody does. So on that note, I'm Al.
I'm
Aaron.
God damn it.
That's Aaron.
I knew that was And thank you for supporting us, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Later, students.
Fucking kill you.
I'm tempted to let it slide because it's 50, but still.